Welcome everybody to the Gotenks Week 105 update. We are officially in year 3 of the account. I just put out earlier this week a 2-year status video, and I had the weekly update before that, so it seems like I'm doing a lot of updates on this account, but there's plenty to talk about today in a weekly mindset. 6.38 million GP. My big fleet and squad arena teams are about the same. I'll talk about area units in a little bit, but the biggest thing of the week, and I already showed that this had happened in probably the yearly update and also my Gotenks account updates. I unlocked Bo-Katan, so let's go through those final steps of my farming for her, and then the unlock and build up of her first. Alright, middle of the week update for week 105. It's actually just Tuesday, so a couple days after my last weekly update, but it's December 30th, which means I was able to get to that quest line that has the Keller and Beck token. And here it is. I have this Jedi token. I'm really not sure who to use it on, and there's no clear great choice. Everything's old characters with not many Zetas, but this is great value. I'm going from Gear 8, level 78 to Gear 13 with all these Zetas. And I guess I didn't have the Omega on this either, so that is great value. Plus 10,000 GP. What's going on here? I'm gonna be leveling him up to or relicking him up to relic 7 if this ever loads. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what was going on there. I had to alt F4 that shiz. It just wasn't gonna load. So I guess my mods, I wasn't super focused on him. I guess I can give him protection primary, because that does matter a lot more now that he is Gear 13. When he was Gear 8, there's not much base protection to work with. Speed. This'll be fine for him. A lot of protection. This will make my low-level raid runs that much easier. Of course, I get him Relic 7, and then I'll get to the bow event, which will be a separate unlock video, and I'll come back for the weekly update video for all the upgrading. I think I have enough signal data. I think I also have enough relic pieces. This would be half down. So easily accessible now. And I want to get all this done before GAC lock. I'm going to be probably slapping this guy on defense, because I don't really know what to do with him on offense. It hurts to use all this on him, because I really don't want to use him, but it is a requirement, and it's not the worst. Yeah, so I'm getting down low on Bronzium, so that's surprising. That means my Bronzium bottle, I thought it was going to be all signal data from here on out as the bottleneck, but it's kind of catching up. So that is it. Oh, sick. That's good. I need those, because I have all these Conquest suits coming up. And in pursuit of all this, I do think I need these Zetas. So I'm going to be getting this for him. The protection up is huge. Retribution is huge. You need these. And then for IG, I'm pretty sure that's going to be necessary. Yes. But we'll see. All my Zetas are going to go into this Mandalorian team, because I'm going to unlock Bo, and she has 3, so I'll see if I can try it without that. I know pause is really going to be hard. I'm probably going to need to remod. But yeah, I'll be back after I unlock Bo. And there we go. Brand new Bo-Katan Mandalore. Top tier legendary. Let's activate her. Let's 4656 GP. We got a lot of work to do. I don't know if I'll get many or any relics. Getting to year 13, I don't know. A little iffy. But I can just max out. Since I can't use tokens on her, this is one of the characters I can just quick upgrade, not care. Who else is the gear for if not for her? I think I want to get a Relic 8. I think that's a great place to start. That's maximum return on Relic 8 as an attacker. How's my Kyrotech doing? Pretty good. It's nice to not be like crushed by Kyrotech needs. And look, even the finisher is one of the only things I can do. Because the Kyrotech just isn't a problem. I'm getting her in time for GAC lock, but I don't know if she'll be in a good state. Oh, this is one I'm actually really low on. I'll need to keep checking the shipments for that. That really snuck up on me. Is there a good node for this? Because that would be good to farm with normal energy. Okay, this one. This would be a good node to farm. I actually have a lot of this, though. Fleet. Fleet is too valuable because you can get the other purple pieces. Might as well pick that up. I am actually using this currency now for the gear because the gear 12 gear, since I'm not in like dire straits for Kyrotech. I'm probably going to be rocking a gear 12 bow for GAC, but oh well. I like to save this, but I think the occasion can merits a little bit of. Okay, well, I need a lot of this stuff. This stuff is just so hard. That's why I'm not doing the gear 12 tokens anymore, because it just gets to a standstill. Her stats at this point, not that impressive. 29,000 health. Oh my gosh, that's so low. 135 speed. She is in general slow. Let's give her all the Zetas. I'm gonna be choosy with the Omicrons. I'll look over that in a second. Yeah, I mean, I gotta get rid of the Zetas. Call twice to assist. Deal true dimension additional time to target enemy, which can't be evaded. Reduce the cooldown ability by 1. Yeah, I mean, that's all my Zetas. I don't have any Zetas for Malgus. I better get some more by next week. Okay, so we have the 3 potential Omicrons. I'm probably going to give probably all of them, at least 2. So the lead, I think, is definite. 50% mastery, max health, and 30 speed. Huge. Light side Mando tanks taunt for 2 turns if there are other active allies. The first light side Mando that would be defeated is revived and recovers 50% health and protection. All light side Mando allies gain 1 additional stack of Ancestral Resolve whenever a light side Mandalorian ally deals true damage, dispels a buff, or resists a buff. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. I think so. Bo-Katan is immune to daze. If all allies were light side Mandos that stir the battle. She ignores taunt. Oh, that's big. That's important. Whenever an ally is defeated for the first time, she gains 20% of their max health and offense to the end of the battle. I think definitely. This special is always one where it's like, yeah, it's kind of a toss-up. Light side Mandos gain an additional 2 stacks of Ancestral Resolve if another light side Mandalorian ally wasn't able to assist. They instead get a bonus turn. So this dispels debuffs. So the only instance where they get a bonus turn is if they have a locked daze, or they have like fracture, or a locked stun or something. So that's a little iffy. So the 2 stacks. Additional 2 stacks. Is it just 2 stacks? Okay, so normally they gain 3 stacks, so it's going to go from 3 to 5. I don't think I need that one right now. I think I am better off saying this because I have a lot coming up. I got Malgus, who's going to need, well, one. Malicos is going to be in need of these for sure. I just got a lot coming up. So the special, I'm actually going to just table for now. I don't need that. That's very limited impact. So I think I might leave this for the duration of having it, unless I really start noticing it, because it's just not super impactful. For modding, going to be a lot of offense and then some health. Let me see what I have on my main account. It's always a good gauge, since my main account is my first ally. It's not too hard to check. Mandalorian. I did R9 her. So, yeah, the health, mainly speed and offense. On offense. Yeah, offense. I don't think I'll get as good of mods on this account, and I'm probably gonna stop it R8 instead of R7, or instead of R9. Yeah, I mean that's what she's looking like for now. But let me do what I can with the mods and come back. And I actually just decided to wait till I was recording the full weekly update to show the mods, because she has Relic 7 now. Has all those Zetas and those Omicrons, of course. Decked out in good modding. I still need to slice some stuff. But we got 137 speed. I think a health circle, and then the health sets. That's not too much. One of the only damage dealers that I don't think you need to put a great damage on, or even shouldn't, because it's all about the true damage with her. Not really any extra potency or tenacity. Offense is, I have 3870 extra for 10,591. And her crit chance is decent too. There's, yeah, like I said, there's some I need to slice. So this one's already maxed out for speed. This one, I don't know. Calibrating is a little bit expensive. I'd love to, because it's still got 20 speed. But I already have good survivability stats. It's not bad. Nothing terrible to roll off of. This one is almost as perfect as possible. I have one more slice on it. So hoping for speed, obviously. If I get one of the defenses, I will try and calibrate it. Or no, I might not try and calibrate it. Please just get the speed inside calibrate. Okay. That hurts. But yes. Okay. Sometimes it pays off. Only, it's a low quality 6th roll, but still. 23 speed. This one, I just definitely am going to slice again. It's got the offense. I mean, it's great. 3 good stats. Health percentage, offense percentage, and speed. That's fantastic. So, if it rolls one of these, I'll probably leave it. I still hope it rolls speed, but I would probably accept one of the others if I got to it. 22 speed on this, and then the arrow, I have 7% extra offense. That's one of the great things about offense percent secondaries. You can almost get to the point, to the amount that you get on a primary. This is a primary 8.5%. This is 6.97. It's not that different. So that's a phenomenal secondary stat. So yeah, she is looking awesome. And I have one more relic I want to put on her. I want to get a relic 8, but I'm closing in. Actually, there's 2 things I need to consider. I am going to be unlocking Malgus tomorrow. I think I said that last week, but yeah, 18 hours from now I'll unlock Malgus. I still actually have not gotten to 530. I still need to do that. And I might do that on this video. Yeah, I need 2 more battles here and then just get 1 more banner. The other consideration, I got Malgus, but I don't think I have enough to gear 13 him. And I don't have many Zetas. I have, well, I can't see the Zetas from that. Vader, I'm missing a Zeta here. So I have 21. So I can only do 1 more Zeta right now. I was stocked up forever, and I knew I'd be needing those. But again, I keep getting away from the point. The other consideration, I have this token. And I was thinking I would use it on someone to support my Mandalorian team. Because right now, I don't have the full 5v5 team. And we are in the middle of 5v5, so that does matter. I threw Sabine in there. She doesn't match well, and she's Relic 0. The rest of these are Relic 7. The traditional fit to the team is Bo-Katan Cruz, like OG Bo. Armor is an option, yes, but OG Bo is the way to go, I think. Padawan Sabine, I probably once we get that that anniversary token, I'll use it on her to get her Zeta and everything. And honestly, Bo-Katan does have 2 Zetas, but her lead doesn't matter. And it's a while until we get that Mandalorian token. I'm just gonna probably use this token, get her to Relic 3. This would only be 5 stars. There's a lot of things I thought of for this, and I have my little token tunes tab. I was honestly thinking about Biggs and Wedge, because this token we have from the holiday Christmas login calendar doesn't give you any Zetas or anything. I guess you just Relic 3, not Relic 5. And I need both these for JML at Relic 3. So I was really thinking about that. And then for Biggs, if his ship fits into a fleet I'm actually running right now. So I would just update that ship a little bit and then run him. That's not a bad thought, honestly. Well, I am close. I have been doing really well in Coliseum, so I'm actually pretty close to another Erodium token. But I wouldn't get it in time for GAC lock for week 2. Because I have until 2, well, so I'll get 2, yeah, no, it's impossible. I'll get 2 more payouts, so I can't do it. So I would prefer to do that. And then I'm not in any rush to get through these 2. Asajj is going to get this Ufu token. I actually meant this for Crew, and I think I got mixed up with my own priorities, and I gave him the Relic 5 token, which is fine. I mean, Relic 5, he's a tank, so he's better off getting Relic 5. Or no, Asajj, Visas. I might do Visas actually with that. So Asajj or Visas or what I was considering. Because once I get Malicos, I need Cal off of that Starkiller team. It's kind of just a whole placeholder. And Visas, of course, is great. She doesn't need a Zeta. Her Zeta is actually trash. It's one of the worst Zetas in the game, in my opinion. Well, Visas Fire has no debuffs, so a condition. She has a 60% chance, so it's only a proportional chance. 2 assists when another ally attacks a Sith enemy once per turn. So it's like, okay, she has to have no debuffs. And then it's only a 3 out of 5 chance to assist against a Sith? That's trash. That's utter garbage. That's a bad, even for an Omega. So, she does not need her Zeta whatsoever. She fit into that Starkiller team. She is the natural, she's the character part of his kit was designed for, so. But anyway, I'm going to promote her with this token. And I also have a Jedi token, which we'll talk about. So, I think I'll take her to Relic 4. Leave her there, because that means there's only a +4 Relic difference against Relic 8. And I don't want her to just melt the things. So, there we go, we got that. All this signal, I want to save all my signal data for other stuff, and I still need Bo-Katan Mandalore to have all that. But let's get her to, and the great thing about OG Bo, I do not care if she takes a turn, or if she takes more than 1 turn. This move's kind of nice. Sometimes it's helpful to dispel the buffs, but oh, this is, oh, I thought she had 2 Zetas for some reason. So I just slapped that one. But the whole value of OG Bo is this Zeta. This is what lets you get banners back in 5v5. Gives you a lot of survivability. Even without the Zeta, Mandalorian allies gain 20% max protection for each Mandalorian ally until the first time she's defeated. So if she does die once and revives, you lose that. That's plus 100% max protection in 5v5. That is amazing. So she just sits there, grants out the protection, then 8% protection recovery when a Mando ally attacks out of turn, which is pretty frequently on a Bo-Katan team. So yeah, we're giving her that Zeta. Malgus has 2 Zetas. I don't think I'm going to Gear 13 him or get him in fighting shape by GAC lock anyway, so I'll have to wait till next week to really get him up and running. Although I wish I might unlock of him. But for Bo-Katan, I don't care. I'm just going to go health or protection percentage with a health or defense set. And I'll just do, well, I don't have to do unassigned because I don't need only an assign because sometimes I have like a mod on a crap character that I don't use that I can just take away. Like Vayne. Like I'm not using Vayne. That's a bunch of survivability stats. Let's sort by either flat health or flat protection. This one might be so flat health or flat protection to give just the biggest bang for my buck. Or not. I mean, I'll take that. That's fine. I like the protection primary better because, well, she has crap-based protection. It's just like I don't have to slice it to 6 dots though. That's the thing. Health. Yeah, let's just do let's get what I really want. Not many unequipped. I am not rich at the mods. But I am going to give her a protection arrow, too. Yeah, that's fine. If there's a character I use, like, at all, I feel like remodding them. Sort by, let's do flat protection, because you get a higher amount in the flat protection. Caradune I do not use, so let's get that. We do any primary for this. Let's sort by protection percentage. Oh, that's too good for her. We don't want to give her all that. And since I have no defense sets yet, defense would be great, but yeah, this is how I mod her. Like, I do not care if she takes a turn. So she's only got 193 speed. She's bulkier. And that's it. Like, she just sits there and gives out protection and protection recovery. And now I'm ready. I have a full team of 5 for Mandalorians. I anticipate only using them on offense. So I can kind of make sure I am protecting her from dying. Relic 4 should be plenty. Because at Relic 7, it's -3. At Relic 7 enemies, it's -3. And she take, what, 25% extra damage or something? And 4, it gets to 40% or 60%. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think 4 is fine. I don't need to push her much further than that. Bo-Katan, though, of course, I would like more. Is there any chance I could get to like 8 today? I don't think so. Not without crystals. My crystal hoard is down low because I spent too much on era stuff. So yeah, we're not going to be getting around to that. But that's okay. I am focused in, and I'm going to get another Relic 5 token pretty soon, so I consider that just fine. I will get to that Jedi token. First, we can remove her from this group. My Jedi token is not going to be one of these characters, obviously, because they're not Jedi. Conquest Unus Malgus is next. That'll be in next week's update. I'll record when I unlock him. This Malgus team, I don't know if I even want Fulcrum. I mean, I guess Fulcrum isn't a wasted farm just because, or like development, because you need her for GL Ahsoka, who is in my plans long term. So she'd fit in. I mean, she's a second damage dealer. She's the classic. But when I unlock Malicos, I already have a 3v3 team. 5v5, I could 4 mana if I don't have her up and running. So my Conquest units are really coming along. But yeah, the tokens. This token. It's only for Jedi, and I talked about, I forget what video I talked about it in. If it was the 2-week update, or the 1-week update, if it was the 2-year status video, or on a Grand Arena or something. I don't have a super slam dunk option for this. I could wait for like Deepa Balaba, I don't know, and or the Temple Guard to be accelerated, and then they'd be available for this. 10 more Zetas, but there's no like double Zeta character except for Old Ben, and I'm already gonna get a token that gets him to Gear 13 for the anniversary stuff. Bastila, if I gave her a token, I'd give her like a Relic 5 token or something to help the Leviathan farm. But like her Zeta, I don't need. Already have the Zeta. Crap. So that leaves Barris. I think I am going to use it on Barris. I'll give her a Zeta. I can actively make use of her right now with the Datacron she has. And put it in a team that I do have. And be fine. So, and again, like OG Bow, I don't care about her speed. So it's very nice. So we're going to slap that on her. She has all those stats maxed out. And I think I need her Relic 1 for this Datacron. Let's see. So I do have a Barriscron. Yeah, Relic 1. So I can do that. I don't need any signal data for that. So yeah, let's do that. Barris, you can have these Carbonite Circus Hordes. I will give them to you. That's fine. And I do have a team I have in mind to place her with. Okay. And so yeah, so I just OG Bow, but I do want health. I want only health. I'm not gonna slice these mods up. Where's the health? That's yeah, sure. I honestly don't float a ton of these mats, but hey, there we go. I do have a good amount of slicing mats, but I'm kind of saving them for Malgus, if need be. What if I give her a slice? Let's do this one. Just leave that there for now. This one's good. Let's give her one. Let's just give her a slice. This is probably not like the top tier. There we go. My health percentage now. This one, sure. Well, no. I don't know. I don't want to give her. I don't want to cast my pearls before swine. She's not that valuable of a member of my team. I'll do a speed arrow for her, because sometimes she gets around and cleanses people or something. So, there we go. 205 speed. This is okay. It's honestly not bad if she's weak, because I kind of want her to die. Oh, it is a new day. So I might be able to make some progress towards something in Conquest that I want to show. These calendars, these holiday calendars are fantastic. Soon, I'm going to get these 10 Garda keypads and these 10 droid brains. And that'll be basically enough for Darth Revan. I need him R9. I am not, like, prioritizing R9 on this account. It's not really worth it. But I would only need to make 2 more of these and then farm the signal data. And I'm so glad they're just even removing that first level of signal data is so helpful. It really, I was like, oh, I always, whenever I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Because I only have to do one of these 2. So that'll come probably, I'm not going to be in a big rush to it, but I'm not going to use these Garda keypads until it's Darth Revan. Malgus is tempting for R9, and honestly, and on my main account, he was my 4th R9 ever, or something like that. He was in the first 5, because he definitely makes good use of it, but it's such a nice freebie. What I am faced with right now, I have this one Barriscron, it's got all this health, and this is what I'm going to use for Bo-Katan. Because for Bo-Katan, it's like mostly true damage. Armor Pen means nothing when you're doing true damage, because you're ignoring all the defense anyway. And crit damage is kind of like, not really. So this is my Bo-Katan mod. I have another healer rolled up. This Conquest is almost over. This set is infinite reroll potential, but I don't need a million. I already have way more Datacrons than I've ever had in a set for this account. And this will carry me through. Like, in the next set, I probably don't even need to farm any. I might, just to set myself up. But I might just not farm. I probably actually won't farm many. Unless there's a really good focus Datacron, because then I could save some crystals. This will carry me, and then the set 2 from now, this will dust into that, and then I'll be ready. So I'm set. These will dust, but yeah, in Grand Arena, 5v5 at least, I'm just floating a ton of stuff. So this is almost there. Let's finish that up in Conquest. Let's just try to get the 530. That's the first priority. This is what I've been doing for Brutus. I wouldn't be going for this 5... I'm in the way. I wouldn't be going for this 5 key card feat if I had any other choice. I am done. Like everything else, that one is kind of the same, except I need 2 characters to survive instead of 1, so it's just harder to do, so I chose against that. SM33 impossible. I don't have him. Quiggold. This seems like it should be just as easy as Brutus until you realize Quiggold pre-taunts and just makes it so hard for him to survive against Geonosians. He pre-taunts at such a low development level. Just what I got him up for the Marquis, so I actively hurt myself. CX2, I could do that. Pirates, I can't. The problem with CX2 is Anakin. So Anakin kills... Last time I would try, Anakin would kill my CX2 all the time. So I wish I could have done that. So, the 5 key card thing it is. So I hope the next set is easier. The next set of feats is easier for me. And I've been doing this in one of two ways. My Palcron team, which can really carry. And that's pretty quick. Or I've been using CLS. This one's a little quicker, so I'll just run it back and not bother subbing out. And then I need to find 1 key card. And then I'm going to roll up my Datacron. And then I'll show you the team I'm going to put it with. Okay, Brutus, you made it. You beautiful wolf, man. Okay, we need 1 more. Anything, I dropped 1. And a lot of these feats are just like, some reason I can't show costume. There's a Conquest here. Come on, man. Okay, so that zone, I was efficient. So I can't do this one. I don't have OG Kylo Ren in any suitable development level. Oh, there's a bunch of teams here. Here, yeah, let's just give another good Jedi, and then we're fine. Let's do GK. GK is probably my best bet for making sure no one dies. But I really cut it close with getting this, because I do want the Stranger after 5 months or so. Dang, that was a lot. JTR is surprisingly good in Conquest, because they're all juiced up on roids, and their mechanics are good with the turn meter loops. But that Conquest Omicron really carries. It's such a good investment. There we go, 530. I'm not really realistic to push to that, so I'm not going to do it. Now I can just sim this one because that has a higher probability of mats. Once I get to 75, I'm not going to do it anymore. So there we go. I only had to do the 50 crystals for that. And then there we go. The beauty of this set is your investment will not be a waste. If this will never happen again. Embarrassed. So I get another Barris one. The bow one doesn't need to be anything other than doesn't need to be anything specific, so I'll leave that as Barris too. Or maybe I'll change it just to help differentiate it. So this health. Yeah, let's re-roll that. Or Or no, do I keep it? Because there could be a time where I actually want it like that. I'll keep it. I like to run different level 9s as kind of like a label to help me understand, but... Alright, I'm not going to make you watch me reroll everything. The goal is going to... I was like, get high armor pen or high crit damage. I'm going to stick it on a team that I'll show you in a sec. Alright, so I got to mostly crit damage, that one armor pen roll, but I'm going to be using it on a team that has a lot of specials. So, I don't know if this is going to show me... Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to show a team that, as it is developed now. And this team actually got holes, so let's just replace Phoenix. Let's do Galactic Republic. I have Kellerbeck's Zetas, so I'm gonna run. He's at Relic 7. I'll run him as lead. I have not been using these two, so I'll just do that. I have Shakti at Gear 13. And I have Barris now at Gear 13. She's showing as Relic 1 right now. But I can't slap that Datacron yet. But this is the team I'm going to run. So I have a Relic 1 Barris. I need to upgrade Shakti so I can actually use that Datacron. Which Relic 1 is not that expensive. I'm glad they switched it to that. This will be an actual coherent team on defense. Until I get Queen Amidala unlocked. So yeah, that'll be right there. And well, I should have replaced the Bo-Katan team because I'm not gonna have them do it. But anyway, I'll do that later. So I'm glad I realized that now. Let's give Shakti a little bit of relic juice. Yeah, there we go. She's nothing special right now. As if this weekly update wasn't long enough. I'm gonna keep going. There's plenty of stuff I have yet to do. So nothing going on in events. My inventory, or my relic inventory problem, relic inventory status, it's a little surprising to me. I am not overflowing with these yet, either of these two, so I actually do need to convert sometimes, which I was doing recently, so I actually don't have a ton. I'm back to farming Lightside 7B because I need a lot of bronze wiring. I'm not like destitute or anything, but I need a lot. These I don't generally need as many of, but I'm not overflowing in them. Well, actually, I was going to do this, but I'll save this for next week. I am actually I can do this and then that, but this week update is gone long enough. And then I remember the rest of this. My journey guide is just getting so full. Oh, so many things to talk about this week. It shocks me how much happens in a week. My farming squads that I have favorited, we're looking a little light because I am getting close to finishing a lot of things. I finished Paz. I finished somebody else, I forget. So I wanted to fill those up, so I'm like trying to think ahead of where I want to be or where I will eventually be so I don't get caught flat-footed, rather than deciding I want to go for something and then I have to wait a long time to farm. So I had the Gungans to farm. I already have a lot of shards of them, I think, from just like additive drops here and there. But Boomadir and Boss Nass are normal energy. Phalanx is fleet energy. Tarpals is canteen energy, so I'm not going to get to that unless I actually decide to farm Jar Jar. But whenever I do decide to do it, I'm pretty sure they're just going to be pure Erodium token farming. Like, I won't gear them a lick. I'll just give them Relic 5 tokens over time, try to give them Zetas, and then get Jar Jar. So, that's crazy, because they're literally only needed at Relic 5. And, I mean, I can get them. Yeah, like, that's going to be great. That would get them to Relic 6, though. Well, so, like, that would get them to Relic 6, and then I need to farm 6 to 7, but I'd rather just farm them now to have them at 7 ready for that time, rather than, like, oh, I'm ready, let me scramble to try to get 100 shards, because that is a significant amount. It's almost a third. Ships. I'm really close to the bomber. I have TIE daggers coming in. Ravensclaw's almost 5 stars. Yeah, coming along great. And probably the last thing before I wrap up this super long weekly update is era stuff. I am kind of hitting a wall with my era stuff, but I have level 55 for Stormtrooper Luke and Yoda and Chewie. I want Ventress to level 55 because she gets a lot of great stuff. Vulnerable on her second special. Defense penetration up from her first special, and then the basic does 10 SA down. Those are all great things. And like I said, I've been getting I've been getting 300 or even 500 a day. I don't know if it was, yeah, this one. The Zephyr Tube Guardians, I got ranked 27 and got 500 currency. I posted a picture on my Discord server of the reward, but yeah, that was just so sweet. So I'm really raking it in. I'm hitting a wall though because I'm low on crystals. I don't want to spend any more on them. And I have plenty of upgrade materials, like Onasage. It's gonna be right there. I have 3,225 of these. And I already have that. I have so many of these. I just don't have the stupid currency. This currency is so annoying. Like, you can push forward in performance. Like, that's the main driver. Because you can't buy... This is where you can get a comparative advantage. This is how I've been able to push hard. Because you can't buy these. You can get to 45 with the crystal packs, but you can't get past that for the extra materials. But you have to... Like, I just buy these packs, and they're trash. Like, they're really bad value. They need to give us a better way to get this currency. I'll get a few more on this track, and then the end thing, I can hit this a bunch, but it's like, I'm not going to get it that many times. I am honestly considering skipping Barris and just harvesting her era level currency for everyone else. If I start to get things that could get me past level 55. And then just build up Vader. I might talk about that in just a standalone video, but I'm thinking about skipping Barris and just getting Vader. But right now, my bottleneck, other than era level currency, I can't go beyond level 55 without this. So I need to 100% something. So let's just give this a try, show what I've been doing. So this thing is so annoying. I hate it. I'm starting with this, and I still will, because I resisted the vulnerable. Are you kidding me? So the thing you gotta manage, if you resist their debuff or you evade the attack, it gets 25% turn meter. I'm always handing this to Luke so it gets faster. Yoda and Chewie can give out Foresight, but I honestly want to do it when they're not going to use a special, because if they AoE and I dodge all of it, they're going to get like 100% turn meter. The one way... I actually get to double hit if they're debuffed, so I'm going to do that. I can prevent them from getting turn meter by doing this move. And if I land, I did. Thank goodness. So I realized I'd rather... What? Did he dispel? Oh, no, never mind. I didn't do that, Foresight. Dang, there's too many moves I want Yoda and Chewie to do. I want him to do his Foresight. And I want... Oh, don't die, Luke. Ugh. I want him to do his Foresight, and I want him to do the move that prevents... Trash. Utter trash. Oh my gosh. It's painful, man. I didn't even get close to my normal score. What are my highest scores so far? And like the way he just shuffles around before they're... It's so annoying. Still resisted? I haven't he hasn't resisted at all before. Or lately for me. Okay, so... I think I got it wrong before. Okay, good. Speed down. Let's do basic. Just offense down, which is annoying. I don't need a heal. But let's do that. So we have Foresight, which if he does an AoE, just gives him full turn. There, we just dodged one. And now let's do the double knife. For this next thing, now I can do... Okay, there we go. We got some. So we're all going to dodge this. And okay, that's actually really good. If I had actually inflicted vulnerable at the beginning, I would be really happy. Does this get potency up? Yeah, it gives potency up. Luke's going to get to his vulnerable moves. Let's do that. We don't have tenacity up, which is good. Okay. Defense down and speed down. Oh, this is going to be potentially really good. Come on. Resist it again? I have potency up? What is going on? What the crap is that? I'm still doing actually pretty good. Okay, high score. Don't kill everybody. You don't have a debuff, so I'm gonna do this. I think I just use the damage. Because well, he's gonna get 50% turn meter from us dodging. I might, and he's low. I might get to go. Kill them both. Yes. Okay. I thought, I had a debuff. I thought I'd get to attack twice. Maybe because one that got dispelled. But anyway, I got a higher score, so at least there's that. 31. Top 30 is kind of pie in the sky. It's hard to get, but... Okay, now finally, I think I'm done for the weekly update video. This has gone so long. Some people like that. Some people are like, okay, pass. I'm not going to even watch that video. But yeah, this is a big time for the account. A lot of things coming up. I can't believe I can scroll and see all these relics. Now this count's just crazy. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.